Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about our scoring system before we jump into our final Q&A. We have knowledge, perception, and conversational ability worth 50 points. Sense of attractiveness and beauty of the face, 30 points. Personality, stage presence, and sense of confidence worth 20 points, totaling to 100 points.
One last fence stands between our finalists and the title of the all-important Miss Iligan 2023. But of course, we now have the all-important final question round as well. Now, the responses of our finalists and everything that the judges have seen tonight will determine this year's Miss Iligan.
So, as mentioned, there will be two sets of questions. The first time around, we'll be asking the candidates different questions. And in the second round, to be led by Mr. Nico over here, we'll be having one question for all our 5 finalists. However, in both rounds, each of our candidates will have 60 seconds to provide an eloquent answer to impactful questions.
So let's begin with our first finalist for tonight as we say goodbye to Nico to make space.
Ta-ta.
To make space.
Good luck, ladies.
For candidate number 6, as you were the first called into the top 5. Let's hear it for Miss Del Carmen. For Miss Del Carmen. Ms. Del Carmen, please choose your question. Candidate number 6, your question goes, Ascenso Iliganon is a movement spearheaded by the local government unit of Iligan City that aims to empower every Iliganon and develop the city to its full potential. If there is one aspect of the city that you would like to give your utmost attention, what aspect would it be and why?
Good evening, and thank you for the wonderful question. Ascenso Iliganon is seen and felt within our hearts as Iliganons. Ascenso Iliganon, we see that as it transcends not just the physical aspects, not just the infrastructures that we see in our city, but we also see it in our people. Because of our proactive leaders, because of our proactive youth, we get amplified by our own voices. And through our Diani Festival, as the greatest example of our camaraderie with each other, then I believe we could truly say, all together, Ascenso Iliganon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 6. Very eloquently put, I must say. Moreover, let's call on
our next finalist. Let's welcome to the center stage candidate number 5. Candidate number 5, you're wearing a very beautiful gown. I hope that you are now ready for the first part of the final Q&A. You may pick your question and hand it over to Annabelle.
Uh-oh. All right, are you ready? This year, the Department of Health joined the World Health Organization in celebrating its 75th anniversary in honor of the Philippines' significant role in ensuring that everyone can attain the highest quality of health. Do you think equal access to quality healthcare for all Filipinos is a right or a privilege, and why? Again, this year's Department of Health joined the World Health Organization in celebrating its 75th anniversary in honor of the Philippines' significant role in ensuring that everyone can attain the highest quality of health? Do you think equal access to quality health care for all Filipinos is a right or a privilege, and why?
I am a firm believer that equal health care should be a right to each and every Filipino, because having this ability to go through a lot of changes or to immerse yourself into, I know that a lot of people have struggled with trying to promote themselves or to indulge themselves in healthcare. And I want to break the barrier, or want to really break that stigma that only the rich people are supposed to have a proper healthcare. Because the one thing that we really need to focus on is that in order to develop our city, not just our city, but also in our country, is that we should also put importance that the marginal people should also be given importance, and they should also be taken care of. That is why I believe that each Filipino should have the right, and it is supposed to be given equally. Thank you.
I have to agree with you, candidate number 5. Indeed, when it comes to healthcare, nobody should be left behind.
Very well said, candidate number 5. And of course, very well said, Annabelle. Let's call in our next candidates. Our third finalist for tonight. Candidate number 11. You may pick your question from the bowl. Candidate number 11, your question goes, according to the Basic Education Report of 2023 of the Department of Education, the country is facing challenges and dilemma that hound our basic education system. In your opinion, what is the most pressing issue our educational system is facing today, and how do you think we can solve it? I'll repeat. According to the Basic Education Report of 2023 of the Department of Education, the country is facing challenges and dilemma that hound our basic education system. In your opinion, what is the most pressing issue our educational system is facing today, and how do you think we can solve it?
Thank you so much for that question. The educational problem that we are facing today is that our students are suffering from mental health because it's lack of encouragement and lack of inspiration. And that is why we should start with molding the minds of our young people, of strengthening their minds and their hearts before we focus on their education. Because if these students are able to develop strong minds and be able to have a motivation to continue their education, then we can eradicate this problem. Thank you so much.
An interesting take. Thank you so much. And what would you have it? We're halfway through our first set of questions. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 11. Let's welcome our next finalist to the center stage. You have a lot of fans with you tonight. Candidate number 9, the honor is yours. Pick your question.
Your question is as follows. The Department of Tourism recently unveiled a new tourism campaign slogan, Love the Philippines, in a bid to offer not just fun, but a more meaningful travel. For you, what is one thing that you love about Iligan City that you want the whole world to know, and why? Again, the Department of Tourism recently unveiled a new tourism campaign slogan, Love the Philippines, in a bid to offer not just fun, but a more meaningful travel. For you, what is the one thing that you love about Iligan City that you want the whole world to know, and why?
Thank you so much for that very beautiful question. First and foremost, there is so much to love about Iligan City. We have our majestic waterfalls. We have a lot of tourist spots. But the thing that I love the most about Iligan City are its people. Our city is a city of tri-people, and I believe it is of utmost importance and significance that we Iliganons are aware and conscious of our unity despite our religious beliefs and differences. The unity of tri-people is very much manifested in the Yandi Festival. And I am very much grateful and honored to stand here as a Miss Iligan candidate representing my very beautiful Barangay Palao. I am here to represent the people, for the people. Because Iligan City is not just a place, it's the tri-people. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your beautiful answer, candidate number 9.
And now we're down to our last finalist who made it into the top 5.
Let's welcome her to the center stage, candidate number 10. Candidate number 10, your question goes, the Filipino farmers and fisherfolk are the 2 poorest groups of workers in the country, according to the survey by the Philippine Statistics Authority. What do you think the Department of Agriculture should do in order to improve the lives of our farmers and fisherfolk, and why? I'll repeat it. The Filipino farmers and fisherfolk are the 2 poorest groups of workers in the country, according to the survey by the Philippine Statistics Authority. What do you think the Department of Agriculture should do in order to improve the lives of our farmers and fisherfolk, and why?
Thank you for that very timely question. First of all, as we know that Iligan City is very rich in national resources and that it is one of the biggest coastal city in Mindanao. As a marine biology student and also a public servant, I'm a member of a Rotary Club of Iligan Bay who have a passion and act for the act of service. I believe that the Department of Agriculture should first push awareness about the importance of farming and marine resources. We should educate and integrate strengthening these projects and series of workshops that will enhance and educate the people how to use our resources wisely and correctly, because I believe that while everything has its advantages, it should be done in moderation. And also, as a marine biology student, we should all acknowledge the importance of our natural resources without compromising them, with the help of our local government unit in Iligan City, by improving our system and our services. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 10. Definitely put things a little bit more intense, as I think after this round, we definitely need a second one.
Yes, of course. So that will make the job of our judges just a tad more difficult and challenging. But I'm sure that they've got their work cut out for them, but they're also very capable of selecting our winner for tonight.
Exactly. I don't envy them one bit. So, at this point in time, we'll be beginning our second round of question and answer shortly. And likewise, please indulge me as I give the floor to Nico Locco once more. Thank you.
Thank you, Pauline and Annabelle. Completing our first round of question and answer. Let's give our ladies a big round of applause. Our top 5 finalists. My second round pa. It's actually the first time that I've seen 2 rounds of final question and answer. So again, ladies and gentlemen, in this segment, only one question will be asked. They will be given 60 seconds to answer. Once that 60 seconds is completed, a buzzer will sound and their microphone will automatically turn off. Without further ado, I'd like to call in our first finalist to the front of the stage. And while we're waiting, I'd like to check on everybody. Are you guys doing okay? Musta? Let me go over to this side. How are you? Wait lang. Actually, may special talent ako. Pwede ko basahin yung utak mo. Wait lang. Sige. Wait lang. Sinasabi mo sa akin, bagay tayo. Joke lang. All right. That's my hugot for today. Kasi hugot is life. All right. Our 5 finalists are currently backstage. There we are. Candidate number 6, please join me at the front. Our other 4 candidates currently have a headset and they are muted, so they will not hear our final question. Hello, candidate number 6. How are you?
I'm feeling really great tonight.
You've had a very successful pageant thus far. Were you expecting it, or are you surprised?
I was really surprised based on my reactions here on stage. So I really want to thank the sponsors for choosing me tonight. Thank you.
And I feel like you have a lot of supporters with you tonight. I've been hearing them all night. Saan kayo? Oh, there you are. Hi. All right, candidate number 6. Are you ready for my final question?
Ready as hell, Ruby.
Yes, wala kang choice eh. Candidate number 6. My final question for you is, Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see?
Good evening, and thank you for that question. Being a coastal city provides opportunity for our city. It provides great sceneries, great opportunities in terms of our livelihood for our fishermen. But more than that, as your Miss Iligan candidate, I could use my platform and I could use my influence to become an example for others by using social media to promote our own city, for them to create a goal for them to see and go to Iligan City. And next is we can work alongside our community allies and our local government units to implement projects and activities that hone Iliganon's sense of pride and at the same time promote the livelihood of our fishermen, because the beauty, the scenery of that encompasses through its livelihood, right? And of course, lastly, as long as we use our voice, we use our influence, then I think that we could actually promote and we could heartfully give Iligan its pride and joy to other people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, candidate number 6. Time is up. What a great answer. Maraming salamat and good luck. You did a great job on your pageant journey. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for candidate number 6. She did good, no? All right. Let me welcome our next finalist to the front of the stage for my final question and answer. What a difficult task this is. It's crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. I recommend everyone to please stick around. Don't go anywhere. I was thinking kanina, it's like very comparable if you went to a New Year's party and then alis kayo 10 minutes before New Year's. Parang hindi tama yan, no? Stick around for the final announcement of who's taking home our Miss Iligan 2023. Oh, there you are. Sorry, madaldal ako. How are you?
I'm
feeling very nervous, and I'm actually kind of very nervous because of my voice. I hope it's really audible to all of you guys. And
thumbs up, I love it. Well, there's no need for you to be nervous. You're absolutely glowing right now. I love your dress. I've never seen so many pearls on one dress. So, kaya mo yan. All right, so my final question for you is, Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering a captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see?
I believe that the best way to promote anything is through education. Because once a person knows how to understand the roots and understands why it is beautiful, then you can know how to share it and express it in two different fields, may it be through art, social media, and any forms of fields. And one of the greatest way to actually promote Iligan City is, aside from the other activities that we have, one of the greatest activity that we have is the Aldeh Festival. And I believe that we should really use this platform, most especially pageantry, because I believe that pageantry is not just of the aesthetics or the beauty. It is about having the heart to become of service of other people, to have an advocacy to change the city and become an inspiration to the youth. And with that, we can have a lot of activities that would inspire our people, and then our people will inspire other people as well.
All right. Saved by the bell. Congratulations, you did a great job. Let's give her a big round of applause. It's a very difficult job getting up front in front of all you wonderful people and answering this very difficult question under pressure. May I call our next top 5 finalists to the front of the stage. I'd also like to take this time to say maraming salamat to our LGU of Iligan City. Let's give them a big round of applause. Without them, none of this would be possible. And I must say, I absolutely love Iligan City because of all of you wonderful people. So thank you very much for being so hospitable and welcoming. I will definitely come back. We have 3 remaining finalists. 2 of them have given their best effort. There she is, looking ever so beautiful in black. Guapa ka gyud. How are you?
I feel great, thankful to be part of top 5, top 5.
Well, I must say you deserve it. You've given your best effort. You're here now. Take the most and capitalize on this situation. Are you ready for my final question?
Yes, I am ready.
All right, take a deep breath and just have fun. Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see?
In Miss Iligan, we are given a remarkable platform to make a change for the people. And as a Miss Iligan, I can do this by promoting a tourism platform called 4 Cs. Or it can be called as a city championing culture communities. And this is to put awareness and education to people about how beautiful Iligan is, because despite the diversity, we have unity and we know how to accept and love one another. And also, this change is not only for the city, but for the people as well. Because a true Miss Iligan is a queen for the people, by the people, and with the people. Thank you so much.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. What a very good answer. Very concise and confident. I like that. Congratulations and good luck in the rest of your pageant journey. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Actually, may dalawa pa. Sorry. Let's welcome our fourth finalist to the front of the stage. Iligan is a beautiful place. We're talking about tourism, capturing all the sunsets, all the waterfalls. Definitely a place for locals and tourists to visit. I'm very, very happy to be here in Iligan City. Judging from the cheers of the crowd, you're here with us. Welcome. I love that. Your dress is full of different mirrors. Who is the designer of your dress?
My designer is my always favorite designer, Lawi Sumanoy, right in the backstage. He has always been the one who was able to transform me into a queen.
Well, he's definitely transformed you into a beautiful queen this evening. Okay, are you ready for my question?
Yes.
Game na tayo. Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see? Would you like to repeat the question? Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the skies with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see?
I believe Iligan City is the city of majestic stories. And I stand here as a Miss Iligan candidate with the platform and the advocacy for literature. And I would like to make Iligan City shine brighter through my advocacy of gathering the stories of our rich and vibrant culture, history, and traditions and inject them into the society. Because I envision a Miss Iligan as someone with a heart, with the soul and the mind for the people. And after all of my years of experiences, I am more than ready to embody her. Let me be your storyteller. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Leveling up. Congratulations. What an amazing answer. I think you gave it your best effort. Judging from the crowds. She did a good job, no? There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our four finalists, we have one left to give it her best efforts in her journey of winning Miss Iligan 2023. Let's welcome our last finalist to the front of the stage. I gotta give it to you, ladies. You've done an amazing job this evening. Lahat ng answers nyo, magaling. Hindi ko kaya, to be honest. All right, let's welcome our last candidate to the front of the stage. How are you, miss?
I'm feeling good and I'm so kind of nervous right now.
Is there anybody in the audience you'd like to make a quick message to?
I don't know if this will be quick, but I would really like to thank my team, Gemma, especially my mentor, Sir Joshua, my stylist, Ma'am Red, Ma'am Trixel, Ma'am Lord, and all of them who supported me, and also my family and friends over there. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. All right. This is your time to shine. I once asked a famous pageant coach, what's the secret to a final question and answer? And you know what they said? Just take a deep breath. It's that simple. Kaya mo yan. My final question for you is, Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent
Indeed, Iligan City is not just a home for our tribe people and all of our unity. It is also a home for people who strive amidst our challenges and difficulties. Now, one way in making Iligan City shine like gold in the world is Being a Miss Iligan 2023, I shall be the embodiment of Iligan City, not merely by the title, but the representation of its culture and tradition, bringing Iligan City with me, not only in the local stage, but in the national stage. Its pride and its tradition, its resiliency, as a representation of being a true Filipino. And also, I believe Miss Iligan is not only about a Iliganan woman equipped with wit and charm.
That is 60 seconds. Congratulations. You did an amazing job. Let's give her a big round of applause. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our top 5 finalists in their final question and answer.